So now we can summarize these results. In this table down at the bottom of the page, we show the importance based upon that notion of in-degree that we talked about before, as well as the notion based upon PageRank that we talked about. And so with in-degree, as we had said, Y was the most important because it has the highest in-degree. But under PageRank, it is actually no longer the most important node. In fact, Z is now the most important. And so let's try to take a look at why intuitively Y is not the most important node anymore. Well, if we look at Y, well, it does aggregate importance from W and from X and from Z. It's only taking half of W's importance score. It's only taking half of X's importance score. And it's only taking a third of Z's importance score. So it's not those those three in-degrees are being weighted or divided in half and also weighted by the respective importance of W and X and Z as well. So that's why it's important to take into account the importance of the node that's incoming as well as the number of outgoing links of that node. So it's the probability that if you were on W in the first place, for instance, you would come over and go to page Y. And the second important point is that now Z is actually the most important, whereas before it was tied with X for being second or third. And so the reason here is that Z is aggregating all of Y's importance. So Z is equal to Y plus the importance it gets from X, which is X over 2. So Z's importance has to be greater than Y's because Y is spreading all of its importance to Z. So if we're on page Y, there's a 100% chance that we're going to come down to page Z. And if we're on page X, there's still a chance we're going to come to page Z. So by that, Z has to be greater than Y because we're just adding a positive value on top of Y to get Z's importance. Now the question we'll ask is this procedure robust? And what we mean by robust is it always going to work? Are we always going to come up with a set of unique importance scores? And the answer to that is not quite. So this procedure that we've looked at, there are certain cases where we will not come up with a unique set of importance scores. And we will now look at two of those situations and how we can modify this PageRank procedure to incorporate those.